love to create. It's like just this calling I have to just to create. And I love to provide space for things to happen. It was the idea that this would be a place where people could come in and explore any form of spirituality they had. And that's what the store is actually set up that way, that there's a Buddhist section, there's a Christian section, there's a witchcraft section. And it's interesting, they all kind of coexist in the same place. One of the things I realized as I was growing up, I used to like to hold parties. I used to put on little shows in the backyard. I started a little company when I was like 7 years old. So a combination of creating and providing space or providing an opportunity for something to happen. I made a decision. I quit my job. It was very scary at the time. I was a single parent. I had two elderly parents, and I just decided I was going to start my own business. And my business was going to be the things that I was most interested in and the things that I had a passion about. And one of those things was doing psychic and intuitive readings. Another one of my passions is to work on, I'll call it energy healing. So it's working on a dimension of a person that's non-physical. And also to have a space where there could be classes and other people could come into that space to offer the same kind of work.
What size candle you want to do? It's kind of like an orange.
My name's AJ. I've been working here at Open Doors for 25 years. Started when I was 19, as I like to say, as a muggle, and have really learned all about myself, about spirituality, about faith, about different religions, energy, about healing, all through my experiences here at Open Doors. I can't tell you how many people come in and have questions, and the first thing they say is, I don't mean to sound crazy, but, and my response is, I love crazy. I'm like, if you think that you're crazy for asking this question, please ask it of me, because those are the questions that I want to answer. It's not magic. It's not anything unique. I mean, I believe that every single human has the ability to do what every other human can do. And so whether we're talking about playing a sport really well or interpreting energy and tapping into possibilities for the future, or being able to understand and tap into things that have happened in the past.
I read the law, and the law said you cannot charge for fortune telling in Massachusetts unless you have a license. And so I said, okay, I can't charge anybody for fortune telling, but doesn't mean I can't do it for free. And eventually, after 1 year, I won the court case, and the Board of Selectmen really got slammed because they just basically said it was completely arbitrary and capricious, and they had no right to do that.
There are people out there who use this work as a form of manipulation. And I was actually just talking to a customer today that had gone to a medium that told them that there was a curse put on their family, and that if they came back and saw them and paid them $17,000, that they would be able to remove the curse from her and her family.
There's a lot of not well-meaning people, there's a lot of well-meaning people, but in this industry, it's really easy to just give people a lot of BS. I caution people to not take everything that a reader says in full face value, to just see really what resonates or not, but also to be open to the fact that there are people who have an ability to perceive and get information that is very accurate. I've seen it go from people who are very unaccepting in terms of their own religious structure that they had, to allow in the kind of more new age thought. So I've seen that kind of transformation and change. In terms of the industry though, it definitely is growing, and it's becoming more mainstream.